I'm excited to film this video because it's in a series that I really enjoy filming videos in, because it reminds me of movies that I need to watch. We are in this setting again. I will be back in the loft soon. I'm now just doing some rearranging, so I've kind of been a bit all over the place, but I hope you guys don't mind. Today I'm going to be doing movies you won't believe I haven't seen. I think this is number 4. Pretty sure it is, but I'll check at some point when I go to upload this, so you know the title will say the right one. Now, I really enjoy these where I basically tell you 3 movies that are really quite popular, that people would presume that probably I might have seen, but I haven't, or they're a movie that I tell somebody, oh, I've not seen that, and they're like, what? You've not seen that movie? And that's the case with the first one. I didn't know that this movie was such kind of like a big deal to see. I was like, oh yeah, I've never seen that movie. I didn't really think it was like a big deal, but for some reason everybody seems to have seen this who I speak to. And everybody's like, what? How come you haven't seen that? And it seems to be a weird one, but I didn't think of it as like a massive deal. But anyway, the movie is Twister. So yeah, I've never seen Twister. Everybody seems to have seen it. Everyone seems to enjoy it. So if you guys haven't seen Twister, let me know. Or if you have seen Twister, let me know your thoughts on it and kind of what would you give Twister. Maybe if you've seen these movies, you can tell me what you'd rate them, so then I can be like, oh yeah, okay, that one seems to have got the best. I'll watch that one first. But yes, I've never ever seen Twister. And it's not because I don't want to watch Twister, I don't really know why I've not seen it. I own Twister. It's just, I've never thought a big rush to it. And then, you know, people were like, what, you haven't seen it? And then I still never got around to it. So by making these videos, I kind of always push myself to start watching these movies. As I did with when I talked about Gladiator. I've now watched that, and there was another one I've now watched. So I'm kind of taking them off my list. Okay, the next one that I have not seen is quite a recent movie, but I feel like everybody saw it and everybody loved it, and it was a big movie. It won the Oscar, I'm sure it did win, for Best Picture in, I don't know what year, 2013, 2014? Anyway, it is 12 Years a Slave. I own the movie, I bought it on the day it came out. I have not yet watched that movie. Everybody said it's fantastic, but I feel like I was kind of apprehensive because everyone said they loved it, but it was a movie that was hard to watch and they only watched once. So I always felt like I was kind of putting it off for like a good time to watch it, but it never came about. So I kind of just really want to watch that soon because I feel like I put it off for so long now, it's just getting a bit ridiculous. But yes, I've never seen 12 Years a Slave, and I know it's a fantastic movie from what people have said. And I'm sure it's a movie that I'm interested in those type of movies. Like I enjoyed The Butler and trying to think of other movies along similar lines, which The Butler is, you know, kind of different, but you know, I enjoy movies like that. Well, enjoy might be the wrong word there, but you know, I find them interesting and definitely take a lot from them, but I have not watched 12 Years a Slave, so that's kind of like a pitiful one where people say, oh yeah, 12 Years a Slave. I'm like, ooh, kind of don't like to mention that I haven't watched that one because I feel like it's an important movie to have watched over the past few years. Okay, and then the third one is an old classic that I presume most people might have seen, but maybe not everybody, because you know, if you don't kind of watch older movies you won't have seen it, but if you do, I'm guaranteed you've probably seen it. And it's a Hitchcock movie, and I've seen around 4 or 5 Hitchcock movies, so that's why I think that this one's more surprising that I haven't seen, because you know, having watched some Hitchcock movies, you'd think I would have seen this one, and it is To Catch a Thief. I say that weird, thief. Anyway, To Catch a Thief, I haven't seen it. I own it only quite recently, actually, you know, over the past half a year. I managed to pick it up, and I've not seen it, so I don't know why. I enjoy Hitchcock movies for the most part. There's one that I've watched that I was a bit like, and that was The Man Who Knew Too Much. That one for me wasn't my favourite. I enjoyed North by Northwest. I enjoyed Rear Window, that's my favourite. Psycho I enjoyed but watched years and years ago. But To Catch a Thief I have not seen, and I feel like it's, you know, it's a big classic movie that I haven't seen. So if you guys have seen any of those movies, let me know your thoughts on them down in the comments below. Let me know which one you think I should watch soon, because I will get around to watching these movies. Let me know if there's any of these you haven't seen, and then we're kind of in the same club of we've not seen these movies. Or if you've got any embarrassing movies that you feel like you should have seen but haven't seen, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, until then guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!